Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 8 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter monomials and polynomials. The lessons we're going to cover today are add polynomials to find parameter, multiply and divide monomials, powers of monomials, square and cube root of monomials, and multiply polynomials using algebra tiles. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 8 math. The chapter we're working on is monomials and polynomials. Let's just start with the lesson, that is add polynomials to find parameter. Find the parameter, simplify your answer. So whenever we have to calculate the parameter, you have to add all the side lengths. So you are given a square, you are given the side lengths, that is c plus 2 plus 2. So the correct option is 2c plus 4, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the parameter, simplify your answer. So the important thing here is whenever you need to calculate the parameter, you need to add all the side lengths. So simply add all the side lengths. When you add all the side lengths, they are q plus 6, q plus 6, and the last one is just q. That is p parameter, right? Just add them. Q makes 3q, and 6 plus 6 makes 12. So the correct option is 3q plus 12. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 3q plus 12. The correct option is option number 1, that is 3q plus 12. Okay, the next one is, isn't it the same we just did? That is 3u plus 12, right? You're not given with the correct option. Both the options are not the correct one. I think your one is missing here. Find the parameter, simplify your answer. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is option number 1, that is 2c plus 4. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2c plus 4 is the correct one. Okay, the next one is, the next lesson is find the parameter, simplify your answer. So you are given with a triangle. You have to calculate the parameter of the triangle. So how do you calculate? Which option is the correct one? Yes, that is first one, 2z plus 11 option number 1 is the correct option. Find the parameter, simplify your answer. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is V plus 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the parameter, simplify your answer. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is B plus 4. Why 5? Because the first one is B minus 5. When you add them, that would be, you need to add all the side lengths. The first one is B minus 5. What happened? I think interpreter got crashed, if I'm not wrong. Okay, you have B minus 5 plus 5 and plus 4. So minus 5 and plus 5 makes 0, isn't it? You need to add side lengths. B minus 5, then plus 5, then plus 4. So 5 minus 5 makes 0. You are left with just B plus 4, isn't it? The correct option is B plus 4, option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is find the parameter, simplify your answer. So which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? Yes, the correct option is 2a minus 12 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is 2a minus 12. Okay, the next one is find the parameter. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is x plus 5. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is that is multiply and divide monomials, right? The next lesson is multiply and divide monomials. So let's just start with the first example, that is 9s divided by 3 divided by s 3s square and s, right? Here is the first example, that is 9s divided by s, 3s square and s. So we know that when we have the same variable with different exponents, you can add all the exponents. So 3 is here, you have s square and s in the denominator, right? Just collect them. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 9, 3s exponent 4. You have 9s divided by 3s 4. Divide 9 by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And you can subtract their exponents. The exponent of the denominator is 1, right? You can do 1 minus 4, and 1 minus 4 equals negative 3, right? Because you're subtracting a greater number out of the smaller one. So that would be 4 minus 1 is negative 3. The answer is 3s times negative 3. And you can write it as positive exponent by writing the s cube in the denominator. So it would be 3s cube. Now the exponent of x is also positive. So if you have any question related to the lesson we have just finished, you can please ask. Yes, the correct option is 3 divided by s cube. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, simplify. Okay, so we are given 3w7, 4w and 2w, right? Just multiply the numbers first. They are 3 times 4 times 2, and you have w7, w and w. So you need to add the exponents of the variables. 3 times 4 is 12 and 12 times 2 is 24. That would be 7, 1 and 1. So 7 plus 1 plus 1, that would be 9. So W24, W exponent 9 is the correct option, right? That is 24, W9, option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is simplify. Which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? You need to connect the variables and multiply the numbers. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 times 8 is 360. Yes, that is option number 136. U6 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is simplify. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 350 R11, option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is simplify. Express your answer using positive exponents. So, which is the correct option? Yes, again that is option number 118 x 180 x 180b cube is the correct option. Okay, the next one is simplify. Which option is the correct one? Yes, that is 60b10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Simplify 9a, 4a7, 9a7, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is option number 1, that is 324. A15, option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Later today the lesson is too easy, that's why I'm just moving on to next lesson, right? The next lesson is powers of polynomials. Powers of monomials. Okay, simplify. Express your answer using a single element. You have 2y cube and the whole exponent is 2. Okay, so the 2 that is outside the bracket is the exponent of everything that is inside the bracket, right? You have you have the question you are given is 2y cube whole square. This is the exponent of everything inside the bracket. You can write it as 2 exponent 2 and y cube times 2, right? So 2 exponent 2 is 4, but you have to do y 3 times 2, right? That would be 4y times 6. Got it? So let's just start with the practice questions. Basically, the exponent that is written outside the bracket is the exponent of everything that is written inside the bracket. Got it? Okay, the first one is 12 and 7 and square. That means this 2 is the exponent of everything that is inside the bracket. So 12 square is 144 and that would be n 7 times 2, that is 144, and n 14. Yes, the correct option is option number 1, that is 144 and exponent 14. Option 1 is the correct option. The next one is simplify 5g square exponent 2, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, that is 25g. 12 option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is simplify 8w6 exponent 2, which is the correct option. 2 is the exponent of everything that is inside the. Yes, the correct option is option number 1, that is 64w12 is the correct option. The next one is simplify 6 and 7 exponent 3, which is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1, that is 216, and exponent 21 is the correct option. The next one is simplify 2p square, the whole exponent is 2. So which is the correct option? That is 4p, 4 option number 1 is the correct option, right? The next one is simplify 3p5 whole exponent is 3, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 27p15. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is The next lesson is powers of no square and cube roots of monomials. Okay, simplify. Assume u is greater than or equal to 0, right? You have u exponent 8 and you have to calculate the square root, right? So 8 is not the square of any number, right? So you can write 8 as 2 times 4, right? When you write 2 times 4, this way here is, then you can write them u square and u4 like separately, right? When you multiply, square root is equal to 1 over 2. So you need to multiply 2 times 1 over 2 and u 4 times 1 over 2. So 2 and 2 cancel, you are left with u, and 2 times 2 is 4. So that is v u v square is the correct option, right? No, sorry. I thought it's V. Sorry, let me just explain again. Okay, you have U8. You can write it as U4 exponent 2. You can write as U4 and U square, right? So 4 is the perfect square of, that would be square root U4. Got it? The correct option is U4. Let's just start with the test question. Okay, fine, simplify. Assume t is greater than or equal to 0. Square root t square, which is the correct option. Whenever something is written with the square, right? Like here you have these 2 and square root are opposite to each other and they cancel out each other. So you are just left with t. Got it? Yes, the correct option is t, right? Because 2 and square root cancel out each other, you are left with just t. Okay, the next one is simplify g9, that is a cube root, right? Cube root is different. You have written 3 outside the square root, right? That is the cube root. You can say it as cube root. So you have g exponent 9, you can write it as 1 over 3, right? You can do g 9 times 1 over 3. So 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 1 is 3. That would be g cube. Got it? The correct option is g cube, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is cube root of y cube, which is the correct option. Just solve it on your notebook and write the correct option in the chat box. So which is the correct option? That is y. The correct option is simply y because that is a cube root, right? It is like this. You can write it as y cube and 1 over 3. You simply need to multiply both the powers. 3 times 1 over 3 and 3 times 1 over 3, you are left with y1, that is simply y. The correct option is y. Got it? The next one is square root u8, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, that is u4. The next one is simplify g22, which is the correct option. That is g exponent 11. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is simplify square root n exponent 16, which is the correct option. Which option is the correct one? Yes, the correct option is n exponent 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is simplify x square root c exponent 18, which is the correct option. Yes, that is u exponent 9. C exponent 9, not u. The next one is simplify square root g12, which is the correct option. Which is the correct option. That is g exponent 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. The next one is simplify square root f exponent 20, which is the correct option. Yes, that is f exponent 10. Simplify square root v exponent 18, which is the correct option. Yes, that is v exponent 9. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So, we were working on grade 8 math. The chapter we're working on is polynomials and monomials. The lessons we have covered today are add polynomials to find parameter, multiply and divide monomials, power of monomials, and square and cube root of monomials, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. Right? So if you have any question related to the lesson, your homework, whatever it, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask question if you have any. Please ask questions. No questions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.